Hi out there, great to meet you today on this compelling ASO TV series. And what a joy bringing you to fresh episode having to do with a very current and trendy issue pervading the society, beginning from homes, families, institutions, and the workplace today. Drug addiction and substance abuse. My name is Dr. James Komolafe. I am a behavioral therapist handling issues of the good, the bad, and the ugly order. And in the cyber resources, we handle cases of addiction, depression, suicide ideation, and all other maladaptive behavior today. The issue of drug is so critical, especially among the youth, the young adult, and even the matured demography. Parents, families are grappling over this menace. Some even take their children and ward to the police station just because they don't know what to do again. Some from one rehab center to the other, just in an attempt to procure solution to the question of drug addiction. What is an addiction? Addiction happens when, through bad behavior, you develop a habit that you often repeat that takes you off course, your normal lifestyle protocol, which is in the good order. You begin to veer away from yourself, who you are in the original, what you are and what you can do. You begin to give in to behaviors that are not part and parcel of your real concept. And as you travel down that lonely road, you begin to do drugs, maybe by introduction to you by peer pressure or by a friend, or just because you find yourself in one situation or the other, then you abuse drug. Can I say something? You might say, doctor, well, how is my own case drug abuse? As long as you do not secure a professional recommendation before taking that drug, you are abusing drugs. And so, drug abuse ranges from you doing self-treatment. Oh, I had headache. The last time I had headache, I took so and so pill, so let me go for the same thing. It's an abuse of drugs. The most common abuse and substance addiction now is that of drugs just to feel high. So why will people abuse drugs and go into addiction? It is simply because they feel they have an issue at hand and they need a short stuff there just to be able to cope with their current situation. You don't solve a problem by creating another one. Addiction comes in when you have a rival life to your original life, competing with who you are and confusing your original person. You go from the good to the bad and ugly character. That bad behavior begins to paint a picture that is not your original identity. You begin to get overwhelmed by it. So, causes of drug addiction and substance abuse could be because of your situation. Or you are down, you feel you need to come up, and you go the way of drugs. Or a friend introduces it to you, and you want to be like every other person. Whatever is the reason, whether personal or external, is not a grant for addiction. And I'd like to let you know, in Cyber Resources Intervention Hub, we have walked away many out of addiction. We've gone into police cell to pick up that specimen there that is a victim, and we have routed them, walked them away from addiction. What is your case today? Where are you abusing drugs? You can't be free. There is solution for you hands-on. I and my critical team and the Cyber Resources Equipping Hub will show you what is happening, the extent of damage in your inside due to bad habit and drug addiction, and you will walk out of it. Put a call through today to me, Dr. James Komolafe. I can be reached on +234 8035 999 220. I'm waiting for your own call now. That is not your conclusion. The position you find yourself, you have a close relation, please speak up and out to us, and we'll be there to support you. Thank you so very much, and see you next time.